Welcome to your weekend focus, February the 11th and the 12th, 2023. The highlight of this weekend is most definitely Mercury going into Aquarius. We'll talk about, it's about we're hungry for knowledge. We have original ideas, new ideas. We seek them. We think about them. We expand our thoughts. We expand our dreams. We color outside the lines. And we'll talk about Mars and Chiron and Neptune and the Sun as well, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. We have the 11 energy today, so the illuminator, the teacher, comes out. Now, when the teacher comes out, we're usually given challenges that we will be able to handle. And it's not about really meeting the challenge. I don't think we really have a choice in meeting that challenge. It's what we do with the challenge, how we allow ourselves to flow through that challenge, through that situation, through that event. Now, things can really happen at the drop of a hat when it's the 11 energy, so success can come in fast and furious. So be prepared for that. I'm sure it'll be okay. And if you look at the numerology of the day for Saturday, you would do a 2 plus 11 plus a 7, which gives us a 20, and that is turning points. So we are reaching turning points, forks in the road. We have to start thinking about, do I want to go this way? Do I want to go that way? And since we're in full moon energy, what do I need to release? What do I need to let go of in order for myself to be able to move in that direction? Because that's really where you're going to have to put your focus. 2 plus 0 is a 2. That is really understanding the magic, the potential that you have within you already in order to go forward. Whether it's your talents, your abilities, the unique you, your creativity, whatever it may be, you have magic. And it's about scratching the surface of your potential and realizing just who you can become, what you can step into if you make that commitment to yourself and allow yourself to utilize that magic. If we look at Sunday, it is a 12 energy. The 12 energy is about being in the moment. The 12 energy also allows us to look at a situation more objectively. And when I say that, we're not applying too much logic, but we're not allowing for too much emotion to get into the mix of the decision making or what we are perceiving with the situations that we need to deal with, the environment that we live in. 1 plus 2 is a 3, and that's a very creative energy. It's a very, it's creative. It's giving birth to something, an idea, a thought, a relationship, a new habit, behavior, a new path, opportunity, learning experience, travel. It'll be different for each and every one of us. If we look at the numerology of the day for Sunday, we go 2 plus 3 plus 7 is the 12 energy, of course, and we get back to the 3 energies. So there's a lot of strength. Now, Sun is in Aquarius for the weekend. When we wake up Saturday morning, the moon will be in Libra, but I think shortly after lunchtime, at least in my time zone, Eastern Standard, shortly after lunchtime, it moves into Scorpio, and we want to dig for the truth. We want to the core, the essence. We don't want maybes and I think so, and we want yes or no, black or white. And we seek the truth. Now, Mercury enters Aquarius. So, wow. We become hungry for knowledge. We open up to new, original, unique thoughts, ideas. And if you are an inventor, I think that Mercury is in Aquarius till just the beginning of March. So we have the rest of this month to really utilize it. If ever there was a time you would invent something, the energy is so powerful up until March. So utilize it for your advantage. Tap into that. Okay. Mars and Chiron. Mars and Chiron are talking, and it's kind of like we want to take the lead in something, or take action. Okay, it's like we have this sense of mission about us. And what that mission is could be very personal, or it could be to help the world. And once again, we have this fear of, or we have this feeling of no fear when it comes to looking at the problem areas that we need to walk through. So remember, we have the 11 energy as well for this, that it wants us to walk through these problems. So we're getting extra help. So don't shy away. If a challenge comes at you this weekend, then face the challenge. I don't think you'll have much of a choice in facing it, but don't try and get around it. Don't try and push it to the back burner. Don't try and give it to somebody else and they can handle it. You flow through it. You go towards that success. Through that challenge and to the success. Because really the energy is there supporting you in doing just that. And the sun and Neptune. It opens up our imagination, our intuition, our creativity. So here we have Mercury in Aquarius now, where our thoughts, I mean, this is a time to dream the best possible future for yourself you can possibly dream. Write it down, say it aloud, add detail to it. Okay, because then we have the sun and Neptune talking together, and it says, okay, so what do you want to create? What do you want to invent? Where is your imagination leading us today? And so often, and especially in today's culture, I think this would have been so much stronger if you go back 100 years. Because now we just turn on the TV and let that be our Neptune. Let that be our dreamscape, our make-believe time, rather than dreaming out the possibilities of what we want to bring into our path going forward. But still, the energy is there for us to embrace. So yeah, dream your ideal future. Absolutely. And you'll find yourself making new goals under this energy to actually go forward towards those opportunities you see in your mind, those celebrations, those successes you see in your mind. Okay, we'll go to the cards, see what they have to say. So our shadow card is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles says it's going to be hard work. Roll up your sleeves and get to work. It's not going to come very easily, but if you apply yourself. And this card actually says if you raise the bar on yourself and expect more out of yourself, more of a commitment, more of a determination, more of a passion, you will see greater successes. So this is kind of where we challenge ourselves this weekend. If I gave it 5 more minutes, I sat there last week and I watched this stupid movie and it wasn't even any good, and I could have used that 90 minutes. I could have used it. If I would have taken that 90 minutes and applied it over here, oh my gosh, I would have had all that done. What am I doing? That thing wasn't going to pay me. That movie is not going to pay me a penny. But this, it's going to pay me in either my own confidence that I can do things like that, or my stature within the family and the community, because when it goes wrong at somebody else's house, you'll be there to help them. Or maybe the world, maybe you videotaped your whole self doing it and then you put it up there on YouTube and said, this is how I do it. But whatever it is, you're raising the bar on yourself though. So anything that you've done in the past that you want to actually grow upon, okay, I would think those things would be more likely, the things that we've already accomplished. But now, because remember, with Mercury in Aquarius, we have new ideas, new thoughts, and the sun is in Aquarius, new ideas, new thoughts, thinking outside the box. So what we did 2 or 3 months ago might have been great, slam dunked it, but now we see how much more we can add to it, expand on it, and make it original, make it unique, make it reflect who we are as people. Our first card is the Six of Cups. Well, nothing's in retrograde, so I doubt if this is something coming from your past. More than likely, it's the way I read the card. And I read the card this way because of the artist and what the artist did in this card. And it reminds me a lot of all of us being told at one point or another in our lives that we couldn't, we shouldn't, we mustn't, so we didn't. Why? Because we wanted to fit in, because we wanted to be loved, because we wanted to be included. And they said, these are the rules, and you're breaking them right now, so stop it. Those flowers aren't for you. Don't touch those flowers. Don't go near those flowers. They'll wilt if they get near you. What are you doing? What makes you so special you think you can approach these flowers? So whatever those flowers are as a representation of something in your life, maybe something that you like to do, or a person that you liked, or a craft, or a hobby, or a job, or a person, whatever it is. Where you said, I want to do it this way, and everybody said, oh, you can't do it that way. No. Or you were a child and somebody told you just weren't going to be good at that, or you should be seen and not heard. Or you can't do anything right. Your angel shows up and says those flowers were meant for you this whole time. They're yours. And we hold back. We're a little worried about this, right? We're the fear of the unknown. We were always told we weren't allowed to. And here, now we're being pushed to go towards it. So this card really says it's time to, and it's a 6 energy. So the 6 energy is all about our health, our well-being. It could be a lot to do with relationships too, and what we've allowed in relationships and what we should have within our relationships. And we might find some unique and wonderful ways of talking about that through the month, or through the rest of the month, right? With Mercury now in Aquarius. 7 of Pentacles, where is your focus and where does it need to be? If we are going to set a goal, a dream, a desire, a want, we put that seed in the ground and then we walk away and we come back 6 months later, chances are there ain't going to be nothing there for us to see. So it's about the commitment we make to our goals, our dreams, our desires, our plans, our wants. And making that commitment. I'm getting commitment over and over and over here. So it's maybe not a weekend to step into doing something, but it's a commitment to yourself that you're going to find the time or the energy or the resources to do just that. And so under a full moon energy, we're probably more looking at what doesn't allow me to do that. What takes my time, my energy, my resources from me so that I can't apply them in the way I want and make that commitment happen. And so we look at completions and endings and healing so that when that new moon comes, we're ready to go. We're ready to put that seed in the ground, and not only put that seed in the ground, but show up and water it and make sure it has enough sun and fertilizer. And we're going to remove the weeds every week and the rocks and the stones. We're going to make sure the bunny rabbits aren't getting anywhere near it. So it's about focus and commitment. And I think it's aligning ourselves with that focus and commitment this weekend, rather than actually stepping into it. Now, you could be stepping into something because Sun and Neptune, we can make our dreams into reality so easily sometimes when that energy hits us. We have the 8 of Swords. Our perceptions change. Now, this could be a lot having to do with the Scorpio moon because we're digging for the truth. We're digging for the answers. We're digging for, the core. We're not taking the yes or no. We're asking why or why not. We want the facts. We want to be able to make our own judgment, a true judgment. So this is where we didn't see it before. This is where we didn't understand the clarity. Now, Friday was an excellent opportunity kind of day. So this could be something that started to open up your eyes maybe as early as on Friday. And all of a sudden you saw with clarity and knowledge and understanding of how you could go forward. And maybe it was just, you saw a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, but that was it. And so this energy this weekend could definitely build on that. And we see it. We see it now, how we can go forward. How those swords were really never holding us back, but we were allowing them to in some form or fashion. Or we were allowing other people to put in roadblocks, hurdles. We have the World card. So the World card is tying up loose ends. The World card says you have reached this destination in your path where now it's time to broaden it or expand on it or take it to the next level or start a whole new, not even chapter in your life, but a whole new book, like reinvent yourself. Isn't that what Venus and Aries is all about, of reinventing yourself in some way? So the World card is here telling us that we need to tie up those loose ends, that we don't want to take that old energy, those burdens with us going forward. Even though we think we've moved it to the back burner, our brains are still nattering to us that we have to get it done. We have to move it along. This is holding us back. And we hear these things. And usually we hear them when we finally quiet down enough at night and get ready to turn off the lights and go to sleep. Because for the first time ever, we can hear all this chatter that's been going on. Your brain does not stop talking to you all day. And finally, we have the Magician. So we end with the World and the Magician. Now, the Magician is here to say, what do you want? It's yours. What are you asking for? He has one hand up at the sky and the other down to the ground to say, I will make it reality. I will make that thought a reality for you. So what are your thoughts? I hope you're thinking about, your best life ever. Of how to get there and how to take those steps and how to have those mini goals all the way in the progression in order to bring that into being. I hope it's not towards the negative in your life, the things that you don't feel. Now, I am doing the gratitude videos every morning, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Patreon, on Facebook. And hopefully I'm catching you when you first wake up, because when you start your day with a thought of gratitude. Okay, you're making an impression on your entire body, and especially your brain, of how you are approaching the day. And when you start with a thought of gratitude and a mindset of gratitude, trust me, you will start looking for more things to be grateful for, and you will find so many more things to be grateful for. So for the month of February, every single morning, if you haven't been watching them, they're only like less than a minute each in length. So go to my YouTube page, and I've got it all there for the gratitude, so you can just play all. But at least start your morning and give yourself 60 seconds. It doesn't take any more than 60 seconds to start your day off with gratitude. But I don't know how we got off to that. The Magician, we were talking about the Magician. So yeah, you want to have the right mindset. You want to be thinking about what you want to create, what you want to invent. You want to, you want to see the perfect future for yourself. This is the kind of energy. Okay? And asking, you shall receive. Now, does that just mean it's going to fall in your lap? Wouldn't that be nice? But chances are, no, you'll have to work for it. Because we had the focus card here. Where's your focus? Are you tending the garden? Do you have a commitment to tend the garden going forward? And eradicating some things that you have been holding on as truths that simply weren't truths. Because this is a weekend when we gain those new perspectives. Okay. Let's get a mantra card. Now, this deck isn't called the mantra cards, okay? Mystical wisdom. I do list it in the description box. Every single video, I have the cards in the order I use them. So if you are looking, you like them, and you're looking for them, then now you have the name and you know what they look like, right? Among other things. All my links are there. And how to contact me. My new website address is there, but there's not a lot there yet. So, that's coming. And Thank you for the reviews. If you're looking to leave me a review to help me grow my numbers, because I guess this matters. According to my webmaster, this really matters that I have lots of 5-star reviews. So anyways, the link is there for that too. If you'd like to thank me for being here every morning for you, it's a really nice way to say thank you to me, and I would really, really appreciate it. And we have the dove, take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Now, I think, especially with Mars and Chiron together, we're fearless once again. What was that with Uranus and Mars, maybe? Where we had that sense of, fearlessness. And now we have it again. So it's tapping into our courage, tapping into our strength. Utilizing those things, going in within, seeing our magic, our talents, our abilities, what we can utilize to go forward. And regardless of what somebody told you once, it's taking a leap of faith on yourself. And maybe God, your angels, your spirit guides, all those who stand next to you. So I will hold the card up so you can meditate on the picture while I read the book. Look at that. There's the world. It looks like that dove is just going to put a rainbow right around the entire world. So it'll be touching everybody and everything. The sacred dove serves as a reminder that there is always hope, new possibilities and miracles just waiting around the corner. Enjoy each day as an adventure and live each moment to the fullest. Take a leap of faith and trust where unlimited potential. And trust where the universe is taking you. This is your time to seize your unlimited potential and embrace yourself for new beginnings, adventure, and joy. The mantra is, I live in peace, accept miracles, and embrace new possibilities. And really, it's a summary of a lot of what I've already said. So take a leap of faith. Trust where the universe is taking you. This is your time to seize your unlimited potential. So you haven't even scratched the surface of the potential you hold within. Oh, and if you did, what kind of magic would happen in your world? Okay, our animal for this weekend is the black jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. So focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. And that truly is a beautiful summation of the energy that we are walking through this weekend. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.